Robin.
Why do these guys pull us in? This guy needs a question answered right away.
Oh.
JJ.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
I'm confused. Is it Thursday or Friday? And is the limo there?
It's Thursday. Thursday. Why? Oh, Howard's limo?
Yeah.
Howard did his 3 days, man. What are you, crazy? He's done for a while now.
That's it.
And the only reason why we bring this up, we're hoping some of the Howard listeners, they might want to enjoy some live programming, so we're here for them.
Pop over, say hi.
So I think he's off until next Monday, and then I think he completes his 6 days for July, and then I think he'll do maybe 7 in August. So keep us in mind when you're thinking about what to listen to.
That's
live programming on the Opie and Anthony Show.
God, I wish.
Huh? It's a dream come true, right?
Oh, God, I'd be in bed right now just going like, this is great. It's Thursday. I'm snoozing.
And, you know, we had a great 3 days, too.
Yeah.
So we'd be just enjoying our lives.
Oh, yeah.
We'd come back eventually to do another 3 days. And
oh, please.
It truly is a dream come true, man.
Dream come true.
So the space shuttle just landed for the last time.
That was sad.
It was sad, right?
I've always been a space guy. I've loved NASA and the space program ever since I was a little kid. I remember during the Apollo program, some gas station was given away with every fill up if you got the car. They're giving away this cardboard lunar module. And it was sheets of cardboard that were perforated, and you would tear out the little pieces and fold them on the lines, insert tab A in slot B, and before you knew it, you had this cardboard lunar module.
The only reason I'm laughing through the telling of that story...
It's like, where did I start crying?
And when did your dad say...
I'm a faggot.
Stop playing with dolls.
No, that was...
Because somehow he would probably spin and say, that's a doll.
Maybe that's why I like the space program so much, because my interest in it wasn't something my father could interpret as being gay.
Right.
Because it was a manly venture.
I don't know,
space
though.
program.
It's a big rocket, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you mean like the lunar module itself going into the base? Like docking. Oh, there was some docking going on during the space program.
You didn't have the actual rocket part?
Well, I didn't think in like the 1967, 68, and 69. I don't think docking meant what it means today.
I really don't know what docking is, Anthony.
Well, docking is when
I don't really know what docking is.
men, usually gay.
It figures that Danny's over there today, and of course, there's the docking
And there's
photo.
docking pictures. Lickety split. There's some docking, Opie. It's when a man puts his penis in another man's foreskin.
That looks just terrific.
Come on, guys. We don't know what docking is by now?
Of course, we all know and love docking.
I did a goddamn talk show with Sam about it.
Yes.
Adventures in Docking.
Adventures in Docking.
Why don't we make a documentary on docking?
Documentary.
A documentary on
you
docking.
Spell it with doc, D-O-C-K.
So we could get in theaters. So we could get in theaters.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it'll get in theaters.
Yes.
It's opening Friday wide.
It'll play right alongside Harry Potter.
Yeah. Oh, God. Well, what's this guy peering at two men docking?
Did gay guys just get bored?
Yeah, I think they did.
I think we could do this now.
They got bored.
Yeah.
They got bored.
I don't know.
But I don't think dear old dad was thinking about docking or anything like that. And he was fine with, filling up at the local Sinclair station.
Yes.
Where I could also get my green dinosaur.
See,
Sinclair. The fuck year was this?
See, we're different, though, because I enjoyed when we went to the moon and stuff.
Yeah.
This space shuttle stuff, they didn't go high enough for me to hold my interest.
No, not a high enough orbit?
Nah,
you didn't like that?
And we don't really get to see the space station. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never really had a big time interest in the space shuttle.
Yeah,
the first few, you're thinking, wow, the potential of this. Okay, they're going high, but they're going to go higher, and they're going to come up with new stuff and blah blah blah, and they never really did.
It was never meant for really high orbit.
I do understand
or going out of the Earth's orbit. It was always meant for relatively low orbit. The space station's there. They brought a lot of stuff to the space station, put up a lot of satellites early on, did some military satellite programs, and fixed the Hubble telescope. They were involved in that. They just did a lot of things. It was a very utilitarian thing, and there were experiments going on. But, on the heels of the Apollo program, it did look like a big letdown. But the thing that really gets me is, that's it. We now have no ability to put American men or women in space, aside from hitching ride with the Ruskies on their stupid Soyuz rockets, which they've been using forever.
What's the plan, though? There's no plan right now, right? Future plans for NASA? It's just going to kind of just sit there for a while?
There's ideas. They want, NASA itself and a lot of the proponents of the space program want to start working on some kind of Mars mission, which would start with, low Earth orbit space stations and construction of some vehicles in space, so you won't have to get that big launch off of Earth, putting stuff on the way to Mars and on Mars before people get there. So this would be years in the making. But with the economy the way it is now, we're pretty much fucked as the space program goes. We're going to lose a lot of ground. NASA's going to lose a fuckload of jobs, by the way. The economy down there by the Space Center is going to take a shit because the program's gone. And I don't know. It seems to me that was one of the most innovative things besides war that we had, that gave us so many things we take for granted today that we have technology-wise came from the space program. Space program and war give us the best shit. People just walking around. What do you think? George Washington Carver and his peanut is really helping us out? Maybe a woman and her dog every so often. But as far as the space program goes, I'm pretty sad to see the shuttle program wrap up.
It's a sad day.
Yeah, I just watched it. And on the heels of it being the anniversary
of Neil Armstrong,
the Apollo 11 program, and Neil and Buzz being on the moon.
If you believe in that.
Taking off.
If you believe in that. You want Troy Kwan in here?
Oh, if he, on this day, when I just watched the shuttle land for the last time, if he starts his shit about the moon landing didn't happen and he's got questions, well, I got fucking answers, okay? It happened. We went to the moon.
There's a bunch of people out there that don't believe that.
Crap.
They just don't believe it, Ant.
Go crap on you.
They just
shit on you.
Don't believe it.
Yeah, it's retarded.
I didn't think
you're a retard if you think.
I didn't think we'd see this in our lifetime, that we would be shutting down our space program.
I know it's they're going to be using various rockets to launch satellites with, and maybe re-equip some of the stuff on the space station unmanned with rockets. But as far as getting human beings into space, we have to hitch rides with the Russians.
Mythbusters did the Walking on the Moon?
Oh, yeah.
Was it a good episode? Yeah. I know Danny's
It was actually a
fan
fantastic episode.
It was very informative.
Really good. They replicated all of the myths that surround the conspiracies and even the really tough ones, like with shadows and lights and stuff. I mean, they did it, and there it is. I mean, it's really hard to dispute.
Because a big thing is,
what's hard to dispute?
Shadow.
The results.
Meaning they could have faked it?
No.
Meaning that everything that NASA said about the moon landing is true. Like when they say, the shadows look a certain way because of perspective and lights and stuff. I mean, that's a lot of fuel for conspiracy theorists to go, oh, you see, they're just making excuses. But then when they replicated, and they tried to use everything, like everything was to scale, even the moon dust itself. They tried to get the right reflective properties. They tried to get the right, the fineness of it.
Yeah.
And they put together a mixture of phony moon, dirt and sand that was pretty comparable to the real thing.
And the reflective properties and why certain parts of the lunar module are lit. when they shouldn't have been.
Yeah, exactly.
The sun wasn't there.
That was an exact thing that I remember. Where I think there was a picture of Neil Armstrong on the ladder.
On the ladder,
and the way that the picture should have gone is that he is in a shadow, so he should be completely dark and in the shadow, but he's kind of lit up looking. So the conspiracy theorists say, "Oh, it was a lighting fuck up. They fucked up shooting that scene."
yeah.
But the reality
they had a fucking big park can on them.
The reality was that it was simply just light reflecting off of that moon dust.
Off of the dust.
Up at him.
Yeah.
And it would light him up. And sure enough, when they redid it, they constructed a set and they
So
did
then
it
you
and
show
lit it
this episode to a conspiracy nut, and then what do they do?
They come on.
Or do they ignore this and make believe
Troy,
they
did you
never
see
even
this
did
one?
this?
They always say, "Oh, you're going to believe that?" Like they don't have any real answers to the answers. And if you don't think the moon's a reflective property, look at it at night. Why the fuck do you think we see it? That's the sun reflecting off the moon when you see it at night. That's why it lights up. Because the sun is hitting the moon and it's so reflective, it's so fucking bright.
That's why sailors go blind staring at the moon.
Yeah,
because they're really just staring at the sun.
Bright. Yeah, it's reflective properties. Shadows that turn. They say, look at this shadow. It's not lined up with this other shadow. They took pictures of instances on Earth with street signs and curbs and the shadows and a mailbox where it doesn't line up properly because of the terrain. There might be a hill and it distorts the shape of the shadow. To even argue this point is retarded. The amount of people that were involved with this space program during the Apollo programs, it's unbelievable. You could not possibly get that many people to shut their yaps. Yeah, they're showing shadows. Yeah,
that was
directions.
the instance where they said, "Oh, you see how the NASA photos? There's two different light sources because the shadows fall different ways." So when the MythBusters tried to replicate that shot, they were stuck because their shadows were going one way. They couldn't figure out how to get two shadows to go different directions with one light source until they started playing with terrain and said, "Oh, well, hills and the way that the terrain affects, like you were just saying, the light, and they did it." And sure enough,
hey, you look at a shadow. If there's a certain hill, it's going to bend. The whole thing with why are there no stars in the sky? There's no stars. Well, how come there's no stars in the daytime here? Because it's fucking bright. The moon's bright when the sun's hitting it and it's reflecting off of the surface and it's fucking bright.
Well, why are you arguing the point to yourself? Just believe what you believe and let's move on.
That's exactly
We landed on the fucking moon.
We landed on the moon. It was amazing.
And we don't have any space shuttles anymore.
And Buzz Aldrin punched a guy in the face for saying no.
Yeah.
Old crazy codger. Yeah, no more shuttle program. I guess they're going to take the shuttles and put them in various museums. Yeah.
Are you saying even Buzz Aldrin has haters?
Oh, yeah, even Buzz has haters.
Here's a guy that knows for sure he was on the moon,
on the
and he has
moon.
to deal with idiots.
He's got to deal with idiots
Just
going
has
like,
to deal with jerks.
Why don't you admit that you... It's like, dude, I risked my fucking life. I was on the moon. I walked around, I looked at Earth and went, it's so far away.
Why does he get a bad reputation? Because he punched a guy. Wouldn't you? If you walked on the moon, he walked on the moon, right? He was second down the ladder.
Yeah.
If you walked on the moon and then people are arguing for the rest of your life that you didn't do it, of course you would be punching people.
Yeah.
Of course you would.
He's smacking people every day.
He should be.
I don't think you were on the wham. Right in the face, you fucking hump.
All right, well, it is a sad day because we've had the space shuttle our entire lives.
I remember as a kid back there in the early 80s, very excited. Even I think the late 70s, early 80s, when they first would test out the Enterprise, the shuttle where they would have it piggybacked on the 747, and then they would break off from the 747 and glide it down. It was like, wow, that is fucking cool,
that was cool
as shit.
I just felt like they didn't move forward too much with this whole thing.
Yeah, it was really meant as just a cargo transport vehicle for the space station.
Yeah, I understand.
And for various satellites. But
I was just hoping we would go back to the moon or do something cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if that was the next plan, if they were stopping the shuttle program to move on to something else definite.
Oh, that'd be
like when
great.
they stopped the Apollo program. they already had like the shuttle program in the works. They're like, all right, we're transferring from this to this. Now we really don't have anything that we're transferring to. It's just, we hope to try to get some funding to maybe do this. They're going to do a lot of stuff with a lot of automated robotics.
What about the private sector?
Well, that's another thing they're going to work on. But I mean, that's so far off, and Virgin Atlantic is that guy. What's
that
his
lunatic?
Name? That crazy fucking yeah,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that lunatic.
Lunatic.
His is going to be pretty much a ride. You want to go into space? Give me a couple $100,000. Here you go. Look out the window, and now we land. Ooh, wow! There's some exploration for you.
Anthony, one question coming in.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. If Neil was the first on the moon 40 years ago, 40 years and 1 day ago,
yeah,
then who was holding the camera if he was first on the moon?
Oh, please. They had swing-out boom cameras on the lunar module. So when they landed, this boom with a cam would swing out and be focused on the ladder, and that is the view you saw.
Actually, Joe the photographer was first to be on the moon.
Yeah, he was the first guy on the moon.
Said,
it's
look,
like a reality show.
Yeah, Neil Armstrong is going to be the first astronaut, but we got to capture this, so we're going to have Joe the photographer go down the ladder and set up for the shot.
Exactly. It's like when the shrink goes to the hoarder's house, knocks on the door and walks in, and there's always already a camera in the house.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wait, what was that?
He was the first guy in the hoarder's house.
What's that? What's that?
So I would love to know where that guy is, because he was the first on the moon officially.
He was the first on the moon, the guy with the camera.
Yeah. I can't be bothered.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
Hey, other things going on.
Dings.
There's another anniversary today.
Well, what is that?
Well, and it brings back horrible memories, because I had an ex that cried at the weirdest shit.
Oh, shit.
If a princess was dying, she's fucking losing her mind. Or if someone from Camelot died, she was losing her mind.
Oh,
is this a broad thing, or was this just my ex?
I didn't see many guys weeping. I'll give you that.
Well, when Princess Di died, it ruined a terrific vacation we were on, because, I guess she felt close to Princess Di.
Yeah.
And then 12 years ago today, JFK Jr. was lost.
That was
with his wife and sister-in-law, was it?
Yeah, they were flying up there, of course, to their fucking
Martha's Vineyard,
Massachusetts retreat,
or was it
the Vineyard?
Oh, it wasn't.
I think they were going. Well, they weren't going to the Hyannis Pot.
Were they going to Hyannis Pot?
Hyannis Pot.
I forget now. It's been too long, but that's 12 years ago already.
Yeah, he fancied himself quite the pilot, and they loaded his chicks in there, and he had a busted leg at the time. He had a cast on his leg, so people were saying, well, maybe he's just...
How did he work the brake pedal?
Well, the brake, where are the brakes? The rudder, had maybe a little trouble with that, but he said he was okay there. There was no problem flying with a busted gam. But it was a very hazy day. And when you're flying over the ocean, or the Long Island Sound, in the water, you really didn't have a good visual reference on a horizon.
It was cloudy too, right?
It was a little cloudy. It was more hazy? Where you couldn't really distinguish the ground from the sky.
And also it was dark.
That's a problem.
They went at night, right?
It started getting dark. It was dusk. I'm not sure of his instrument rating, but whatever, he really wasn't paying much attention to it because he got spatial disorientation.
Oh, boy.
Where your plane could be tilted at a weird attitude, and you'll feel like you're upright. Without a visual reference of a horizon, you will just fly your plane right into the fucking ocean or the ground unless you pay attention to your instruments and say, wow, my instruments are telling me I'm at a fucking 45-degree bank and I'm pitched down 15 degrees. Maybe I should fix myself.
It's a rookie mistake. You got to trust your instruments, right?
Very, very rookie mistake. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they were going to the Vineyard. Thanks, Brad.
He wasn't rated to fly in no horizon conditions. That's what I'm getting over here. Yeah, so there's a problem right there, thinking he could just buzz across the sound, not knowing.
The best part of that whole thing
Yeah.
was they sent the Navy and everyone to find the body.
Oh, my God.
And I know it's a hack bit, but it's unbelievable if you really just sit back and think about it. So they spent all that money to find him.
Yeah.
Just to throw him back in there.
And they throw him back.
What's the difference? You know he's gone.
You had to find him. He's a candidate for the love of
And
God.
then they put him back in.
And then they wrapped him up and
I don't
tossed him back.
understand that.
Burial at sea, motherfucker.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But it was 12 years ago today that
12 years.
my ex lost her fucking mind because someone
Damn,
from Camelot died. Does anyone else have broads like this in their lives? Or in their past lives?
I'm sure.
You remember the Princess Di thing.
Oh, Christ almighty.
We were hanging a little
Your
bit more
broad
those
even
days.
got my broad fucking going on that one. And she was heartless. Jesus.
What did we do during that period?
Drank. Didn't
Did
go
we just-
home.
We were just drinking and hanging out
Didn't
together.
go home. Drank.
I think they bought all the books and everything. I was like, why are you
yeah.
buying books? You don't know her? How is she an inspiration to you?
Didn't your chick go to some church somewhere and sign the book that we goofed on?
Probably.
We goofed on. There were a bunch of places all over the world, these holy places, churches, mosques, temples, everywhere, where they had these books that you would sign and be like, Lady Di, you meant so much to me and stuff. And all we pictured were all these books being shipped to England and the royal family just going, yes, burn them.
Yeah, you think the Queen Moom at the time
is going to be like, oh, let's read this one.
Right.
Oh, yes, this is from Sandra. She's in New York. She loved her so much. Okay, bring me book number 1,000,002, please. I'm going to thumb through this.
You know they just were burning the books
Oh,
to
they
keep
didn't give
the
a
Queen
shit.
Moom's Tootsies warm.
Queen Moom. Well, they just dumped it in the hole with her body.
They didn't do
That
shit
little
with those
island.
books. I bet you they never even collected them. They're
Probably
sitting
never
in
did.
warehouses all over the United States.
Guaranteed. I'd love to know where those books are.
I'm like, how is she an inspiration to you? She was a princess. You're from Center Reach.
Yeah.
Let's calm down a little bit here.
Princess, fucking an Arab.
And I
Married
understand
to the royals.
I understand to a point being bummed when some iconic figure dies. I do
Yeah.
get it because we feel a connection in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
But taking it to
some
that
way.
point where now you're signing books and
crying
nonstop
incessantly.
for weeks.
She would not stop her tears, would she?
I remember I was bummed when Lennon died, but I was also very
everybody.
young.
Everyone was at that point.
You know?
If you were around then, and you weren't 2 years old, yeah, you were kind of bummed out at that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's 12 years ago today. We lost someone from Camelot.
Camelot
That thing.
in pure Kennedy fashion.
Right.
Much too young, much too soon.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
That cursed family.
It's a weird family.
Yeah.
Fuck. Appetite for Destruction, 24 years ago today, was released.
24 years.
Yeah.
That's shitting me.
That's like
I can't even fucking fathom this. I don't what happened?
I don't know, man.
What happened?
I don't
I remember
know.
rocking out to that, and it didn't seem like 24.
24 years ago today.
God damn.
I was living with the boys in Rochester. House full of men. And then our Appetite for Destruction came in, and I remember just rocking that album over and over and over and over again.
Was that 86?
86, yeah. 86, yeah.
Holy shit.
I was working at the Home of Rock and Roll at the time.
God damn.
The first of many Home of Rock and Rolls that I would work at.
I think that was my first year as a tin knocker.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song off this album?
First year. It has to be Welcome to the Jungle. It's gotta be.
Sweet Child, I know it's overplayed, but when you hear that song, to this day, you just got to turn it up.
Because this was the big fucking first hit off of this album. And
No, Sweet Child was first, wasn't it?
was it?
I'm going to challenge you on that, Ant. I think Sweet Child was first.
Are you kidding?
And then Welcome was the second. Am I right, Danny, or no?
Second single. Yeah.
Sweet Child of Mine was the third single.
Get the fuck out
Paradise.
No, Paradise wasn't number one.
Hang on, I'm reading as I'm doing this. Welcome to the Jungle was the band's second single.
What? Are you serious?
What the fuck was the first single? Wow. Oh, here we go. It's So Easy was out first.
Nah.
Yeah. It's So Easy was released June 15, 87.
Okay.
Well,
Then it was Welcome to the Jungle in October.
What did it hit, though? What did It's So Easy hit on the charts? Because I'm sure Welcome to the Jungle hit a much bigger...
Wait. You're talking to a guy that was doing radio at the time. It's So Easy. I would bet a lot of money most rock stations might have played it, but it didn't do much.
It was the first
It was
release,
Welcome to the Jungle that fucking put Guns N' Roses over the top. I'm telling you now.
That's what I remember.
I'm telling you right now. I thought it was Sweet Child, but there's no way It's So Easy was the one that put him over the top.
Yeah,
no fucking way.
Yeah, Jungle was the first real, fucking hit off of that.
Yeah.
And when I heard that one, in the midst of a lot of hair bands and shit, this was the shit. Mm-hmm. This was the shit.
I think there were two moments that I remembered. Guns N' Roses changing music and then Nirvana changing music.
Yeah.
In our little lifetime, I guess.
Yeah, because it wasn't a gradual thing where it was like, oh, look, this just morphed into that. Remember this thing? It was like you heard it one day on the radio and went, all right, that's completely different than what I've been listening to.
And I don't think we've had a lot of those moments, right? I don't think we've had one since Nirvana.
I'll tell you, I had one. It's not as impacting as Nirvana or Guns N' Roses, but the first few times I heard System of a Down, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, System of a Down is a weird
and for a while,
sound.
I hated it because I was like, this sounds too crazy to me. But then I got into it and I liked it.
That's fair enough for you, but I'm wondering mainstream if we've had one since Nirvana.
Yeah, as an individual.
You know what I mean? Individually, we could all go, when I first heard,
you know what?
Yeah.
Radiohead or whatever.
What other band can you say that about as far as rock music goes? It's like, that's all I got to go on. It's not a personal thing. It's just like, that's what rock music gives you, so that's all I have to go on.
No, I understand. I'm not questioning it. I'm just saying, from a mainstream point, I'm wondering. Because like Ant said, I mean, as we're talking about Guns N' Roses, everyone out there, a lot of people out there going, fuck yeah. When we heard this for the first time, we knew music was going to be different.
Right.
And then when Nirvana hit for a lot of people, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the masses, not individually. Because I remember when I first heard Radiohead, I'm like, what the fuck? But I don't know how mainstream that changed music like Guns N' Roses and Nirvana did.
Yeah.
And have we had one of those since?
Not that big. Not to that extent. You could say things like Radiohead and even Korn and things like that kind of got us out of that grunge thing.
Right.
But nothing to that impact now.
I wonder why.
Because everything sucks. Everybody sucks.
I think because as music went on, it was starting to be played in so many different places.
Yeah.
When Guns N' Roses hit, you had your rock station. That was it, man. Obviously, we didn't have phones or...
You know what? You're right.
We didn't have an online presence, none of that. So when these things hit, everyone was paying attention at the same time.
Yeah, you don't have that anymore.
No.
You're absolutely fucking right.
It's tougher.
Now you have so many different avenues to get your music that it doesn't really... Everyone was listening to their rock station at the time. Mm-hmm. So when... The DJ broke Guns N' Roses, everyone heard it the same fucking day.
And not only the DJ, rock radio in general were basically saying, okay, I mean, they would say this in closed-door meetings, all right, next Tuesday, Guns N' Roses. So
Guns N' Roses.
It was across America.
They really did control, what genre of music was going to be the next big thing. Now you can't you listen to whatever the fuck you want whenever the fuck you want.
I hate to say this, but the kids today, they have no idea how lucky they are because I was in the business.
Yeah.
I did a lot of rock radio. And I always wondered, and you saw some of this at AF when we were transitioning into talk.
Yep.
Dave Douglas was controlling what kids were listening to.
Yeah.
And I used to find that incredibly odd.
Thank God Ozone really was, but...
Well, Ozone, thank God, was there.
Yeah.
But in a lot of radio stations, it was the Dave Douglas guy who, if you don't know, was so fucking nerdy.
Out of the loop.
He had a wife that didn't even understand the genre and why he was working in that type of radio. Yep. She was probably, I think, pretty religious and all that, which influenced Dave Douglas. And you had these programmers that would sit down in meetings and decide what songs were cool for 15-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what you got, motherfuckers.
And that's what you got. So I'm wondering how many bands fell by the wayside because some dopey nerd didn't understand their music.
Didn't like their music, didn't understand it, had personal problems with it.
And when I say the kids are lucky today, you don't have to deal with that shit. You're out there exploring and discovering music on your own because it's a lot easier. Back then, we couldn't.
No.
There was no internet.
Now,
maybe you got a cassette from somebody every once in a while and went, wow, there's some cool shit on here.
If there's a band that isn't being played on the radio, it doesn't mean it's not popular. Doesn't mean it's not being listened to by millions of people anymore.
Right.
You needed radio play back in what I like to call the day. You needed radio play.
You needed it all the way up to late 90s?
Yeah.
Right?
Now, fuck radio. You don't need it anymore at all.
No, they don't give a
There's
fuck.
plenty of places to go. If you're listening to if you stumble across a band you like, now you fucking download the entire album.
Right.
Turn your friends onto it. You know, whatever. It's a whole different way of getting music.
But I remember Dave would just sit, maybe talk to other programmers and and look at
He had to
look at the trade magazines and then add songs. And I'm like,
he needed
how
help.
about you play these songs for the 15, 16, 17-year-olds that are listening to the station to see if they like it. Not you.
Oh, did he need help? Thank God there were people there.
A lot of people saying White Stripes, Disturbed, these bands.
Yeah, I was going to bring up Disturbed, but that is more of a personal.
Slipknot.
Disturbed didn't change.
I don't think we've had one
type of music.
I don't think we've had one since Nirvana.
Yeah.
With that mass holy shit moment.
And I think it's because of what you said. Like everyone, that's what you had to do. You were there.
Right.
Hey, 5 o'clock, we're releasing the new blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And 5 o'clock would come around and everyone's listening and going, all right, that sucks, or that's great, or wow, holy shit, that changes music. Now you just don't have that. Everybody's all over the place. If you're listening to radio to find the next big thing,
oh God,
you're already fucking 20 steps behind everybody.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
I really do. So, there you go. 24 years ago today. Huh?
I'm willing to say you're a fruit if you're doing that. Fruit.
Oh, you didn't tell me. What's your favorite song off, did you say Welcome to the Jungle?
Yeah. It's got to be. I thought the video was cool. It was fucking, it was a great song. And I think it defined Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I think
that was crazy shit right there.
I think I would have to go with you.
And I'm not saying that the rest of the album isn't great. We've talked about this album just recently. But I'm not saying the rest of the album isn't great. But that one song was like, that defined Guns N' Roses.
And it's very rare to find an album where every song is good.
Yeah.
Pick a bad song off that. Danny, pick a bad song off Guns N' Roses. If you had to.
Off of Appetite? Hang on, let me pull up the track list.
If you had to, what would you say is their weakest song? And most people know this album the back of their fucking hand.
I had to stop listening to it, really, because
I understand.
It was just too much,
Once
man.
it gets played, it's played,
It was too much.
Let me try. I'm going to try to pick a bad song, too. Welcome to the Jungle. Then it goes It's So Easy. Night Train fucking rules.
Night Train.
Out to Get Me, Mr. Brownstone, Paradise City, My Michelle, Think About You, Sweet Child, You're Crazy, Anything Goes, Rocket Queen. The only two songs I don't know that well,
Out to Get Me,
and Anything Goes.
And Anything Goes.
Those are the two songs I don't know that well.
Yeah.
So I would maybe pick one of those. Maybe.
Yeah.
But there's 12 fucking tracks on this thing, man.
I might go My Michelle. I mean, it's still...
You don't like My Michelle?
It's still an okay song, but, I mean, as far as, like, the melody goes, it's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everything else is going to get stuck in my head first, put it that way.
Yeah.
You know Out to Get Me?
I used to know this entire album inside and out. It's just, it never left. Like, it was always in every car that I had. It was always in, like, my CD player or cassette deck or whatever. And it got to the point where I just had to put it down. Like, just put it the fuck away, or else you're never going to be able to enjoy this ever again.
Here's Out to Get Me.
I think this is rocking.
Pretty fucking good. I know this. Metallica changing after Nirvana? Giving people that moment? Almost. Also, Limp Bizkit.
Oh God,
stupid Limp Bizkit.
Metallica had its place, but I don't think when you heard Metallica, you went like, "This is changing a genre of music." I think they were part of the genre.
That Black
and
Album
a great
was
part of it.
Fucking huge.
But I mean, really,
as far as
early
radio
on.
goes. That Black Album was huge, man.
Well, I mean, it was impossible for them to really get real airplay with 7 and 8 minute songs.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, then that made a lot of people that weren't into Metallica go backwards and go, "Fuck, these guys have been cool forever."
I know, yeah.
Why didn't I know about them?
But there are other bands that
I
have
was
like
one of those guys, by the way.
smaller parts that they played in the music business like that that didn't give you that giant moment, but were like, wow, this is fucking like Tool. I think Tool was fucking another band that kind of was like, wow, this is fucking cool, and it's different than what's going on. I think, you know.
I love Tool to this day.
I every time I think of Tool, I just think of that video with that claymation thing pushing the shit through the pipe. It was the creepiest fucking video,
the video
man.
for Sober and Prison Sex were fucking so insane.
Yeah, Sober was just a great song and a great fucking video.
Maynard, man.
Just creepy as fuck,
Maynard.
man. That claymation old guy pushing shit through a tube.
And then other people try to copy like Tool's look in videos and just get all weird and creepy.
They did that with Nirvana, with that blurriness. Yeah, that's fucking great. Remember how Nirvana would make videos and it would be like soft focus around the edge and then the middle, and they'd go from like a depth of field from a blurry background to blurry foreground, blurry background again. And then I started noticing that in like tampon commercials. And you're like, that's over.
That's over.
That looks over. Just stop already now.
Look, they're just showing pipes.
It was a creepy place and whoa.
You know what?
Yes, yes.
It didn't ruin Tool for me, but like it was a little surreal. I went to see them. Actually, Oak gave me the tickets. They're really good seats. And the drummer, like you expect them to all kind of have that Tool vibe and look like Tool, and they're all crazy and wacky.
Yeah.
And he was wearing like a full-on Knicks outfit. Like it was like the jersey, the shorts, and he just looked like a regular dude who really loved basketball. And I was like, wow, that's not what I expected.
When I saw him, he wasn't front and center as the.
Well, I'm talking about the drummer, not Maynard.
No, I know, but Maynard wasn't front and center, which I thought was so fucking weird. He did his vocals, I'm trying to remember, it's been a while, but all the way to the back and to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it was so
weird.
uncomfortable for me.
That's weird.
Because, you know, you're used to the band looking like it is. The front man comes out and controls the whole thing. He was uncomfortably in the background the entire show.
Exactly when I saw him, same thing. Just
and
doing his
obviously
own
that
thing.
was calculated. He went for that.
What the fuck is that about?
I don't know. And he was in the shadows, and he wasn't.
And they had that.
He wasn't lit at all.
Did you see? Because I think they put that screen, and there's always weird shit going on the screen, and that's more of a show than anything Maynard's doing.
I liked it because it made me uncomfortable and it was different.
Yeah,
trust me. But I got to point out how weird and different it was.
Yeah, there were some bands that made you.
They're
just
great in
go
concert,
like, wow,
by the
that's
way. Tool
really not
really good in
That
concert.
was a really good show.
Like this fucking video, I'm watching it right now. Is so creepy. This old guy's just looking in his box on a table, and his head's all cracked. It's like they used clay that was too dry. He's walking around all hunched over.
This when stop motion was still the shit.
Oh, yeah.
And like Mortal Kombat graphics was the best anything was going to
be. Yeah, shit. None of it makes sense. What's he doing?
Oh, it makes sense to Maynard.
His shaky hand as he's laying down all fucking...
wow.
This was one of the weirdest fucking scariest videos. His chair lifts up off the ground. Yeah. I like Tool.
I love Tool.
Back in
I'm going to listen to some
day.
Tool today now. Now I have to do dance.
Alice
in Chains. I mean, there's a lot of bands that definitely changed it for individuals.
That was part of the whole grunge thing.
You know?
A lot of people have, you know, dude, before Nirvana, there was this, that, and that was what grunge was, and that, well, I understand. But as far as breaking it out for the general public, you know, Nirvana's pretty much what everyone remembers as being at the forefront of grunge.
Yes. Also, it was 24 years ago today. This is for the old timers.
Taught his band to play.
Exactly. Remember that Mary Hart? She was on E.T.
Yes.
Remember her legs were so fucking good they insured them for $2 million?
Oh, sure they did.
Do you remember that one?
I think that's
urban legend?
Like urban legend bullshit.
I was going to say, now it's 24 years later, those legs aren't worth shit.
Oh, God. Boy, the insurance value gone way down on that one. The premium's really low. Deductible.
Varicose.
Yeah.
There's some varicose shit happening.
Yes. Mary Hart.
And then Paris Hilton.
What about this cunt?
We had this broad on.
Yeah.
And, man, she's showing everyone what she's made of.
Yeah.
Extremely shallow.
She's definitely not coming off well for somebody that's trying to plug her show that's bombing.
Look, she was very lucky to be an A-lister. Extremely lucky to be in that whole world. Because the fact is, we saw it for ourselves. This broad has nothing to offer.
Not a goddamn thing.
And it was proven with this reality show of hers, which was just there.
She has no entertainment value. She can't speak. She just can't communicate.
And then when she gets frustrated, she looks to the side and looks for a publicist to help her out. That's what she did on our show. When we got into some questioning, which we weren't trying to beat her up. Ant was asking some good questions. And she turned all the way to the right, all mad.
Yeah.
Looking at her publicist like, your job is to save me.
Yeah.
How about you save yourself and talk your way out of this stuff?
Dude, you're a talent. You're a scary fucking talent.
Well, she did the same thing for the guys on GMA, I think.
Yeah.
And the video is all over the place. We got the audio of it, but this is how it went down. Paris Hilton having another kind of tizzy and walking off a show.
Do you worry at times that the people who have followed in your footsteps, like Kim Kardashian, are overshadowing you?
No, not at all.
There's been some talk about the ratings in the show being low. Has that upset you?
No.
Never a feeling of, do you ever worry about your moment having passed? You want to wrap up?
When I was curious about one thing going back to...
What followed was a long, heated conversation with Hilton and her publicist.
We had
the publicist. Of course. You know, what? I'm supposed to put the kid gloves on?
Right, what's the problem?
What a fucking piece of shit. Just go away, Paris Hilton.
What you don't see, obviously on the radio, is after the interviewer asked that question, she just kind of stares blankly and then glares over
all
at the
way
publicist.
to her left.
And so that's why she's not
me.
saying anything, because she's just staring at the publicist like, hey, what are you gonna do?
Help me, publicist.
Yeah, what's the problem? You never had substance
Yes,
whatsoever. And your time is
it.
up. Kim Kardashian took your fucking thunder. And Paris Hilton introduced the world to Kim Kardashian. And Kim Kardashian is the same type of broad. She has nothing to offer.
Nothing to offer.
She's really hot. Abso-fucking-lutely. She's beautiful. But past that, Kim Kardashian has nothing to offer the world of entertainment. Nothing.
That's her walking off?
Yeah.
See, that's the question.
She looks over at the publicist.
You want to wrap up?
When I was curious about one thing going back to...
And then she walks off.
PR convinced her to make good.
I've been in this business for 15 years now, so it's been a very long time. And just like any other business person or someone in the industry, it's always important to reinvent yourself.
Smart move, Paris.
What have you done?
Wow, you see the look in her eyes, though?
Move,
She's
Paris.
fucking pissed. Because her whole life she's been just coddled by her parents and everyone around her.
Because she'd dress in her panties and bra, go out to clubs where paparazzi was everywhere, drink, snort coke, do whatever the fuck she wanted to do, and that was like, holy shit, look at this wild bitch. And now, what is she reinventing herself into what? She thinks she's a businesswoman?
She's not a businesswoman.
I run 17 businesses. Do you really? Do you?
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You're a figurehead for a lot of businesses.
Yeah, you're a face.
And you probably got some good business people behind you.
And if she's not going to be that hoary fucking sex tape partying girl, no one wants to see her because that's what she did.
That's why you're famous.
That's why you're famous in the first place. And when the guy said, "Do you think that's passed you by?" He's saying it because you're not seeing you on the cover of all these rag magazines anymore with your fucking cunt hanging out, coming out of a limo.
Like you said, famous for being a partier and having a sex tape. That's
so
it.
Don't get pissed when someone calls you out on it.
And she had a really good reality show because of Nicole Richie.
Yeah.
I love The Simple Life. I really did for the time.
Which, by the way, she said that the Paris that you saw in The Simple Life, the airhead, bubbly baby voice girl, that's just a character.
That's a character, like Mr. Amos does.
Well,
and then when the cameras are off, that's the real Paris.
Well, then she should go back to being the character because what we got was a dud.
Yeah,
a really boring fucking person.
Could you bring the character back, please? Because I don't like this.
That seems to have no original thoughts in her head.
No.
Nothing.
She's a zilch.
Who's protected by a lot of fucking people.
She's a zilch, and we were vindicated because she's a zilch on every fucking show she goes on.
And then she blew off SiriusXM because of us. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did nothing that day.
No, of course not.
And she's proving it, obviously.
And this
with
shows.
this. Yeah.
If anybody were to give us any shit about what we did and, she left and we missed an interview, look at what she's been doing since. Horrid interviews. She walks out because a guy's asking her questions that aren't milk toasty.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. God, I can't stand her.
I'm going to play the rest of the clip I have over here. We played the,
Yeah.
This is a little different.
And her publicist.
Well, I don't want all this being used.
After which she agreed to speak with me again.
I've been in this business for 15.
Then we get that.
I don't want this being used.
Well, tough shit.
Then figure out what you want to say.
Right.
Before you get on there.
Right.
Have an answer, dummy.
Be combative. Do something. Don't just walk off.
No.
Lucas in Chicago. Lucas?
Luke.
Morning, boys.
Luke.
Hey, man.
I believe I've read somewhere that a lot of Maynard's why he plays in the back, and even when I saw him at a perfect circle, he played even on a pedestal. He's kind of got this small man syndrome thing where he's conscious about his height and just his overall size, so he kind of hides himself away from that light.
I think it's deeper than that.
Really? There have been.
Is he a short guy?
Short singers?
Yeah, he's pretty short.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Maybe that pedestal's taking care of that because I would assume he's a tall guy.
Yeah, when I saw him at when he was playing for a perfect circle, and he came out and he was as far back as he could be to the left of the drummer, and on this probably 3 to 4 foot platform.
Yeah,
it's just the oddest thing.
Maybe it was on the left side. I don't know. Yeah, it was so not where the singers usually go.
No,
it was.
Yeah, it was wild.
All right, man. Thank you,
All right,
sir.
punching out, boys.
Let's go to Preston in West Virginia, another Tool fan.
Oh, Preston.
What's
Hello.
up, Preston?
Hello, Preston. Yes, my name's I'm Preston.
I'm Preston. No, I got to see Tool back in the outskirts of the Anima tour, probably the best one. He was out in the front the whole time. Have y'all ever seen Maynard with tits?
Maynard with tits?
I don't.
Yeah. He strips down. Well, before he got in the back, like he got pissed off at these bands. They booed like Tomahawk when they played, so he started turning his back to the crowd and shit. But I got to see him. He was dressed like a preacher. And then by the end of the show, he was in full fucking tits. Yeah, look that picture up, dude.
He was in full fucking tits.
Yeah, you got to just look it up. Tell somebody to pop it up on the Apple TV. Maynard with fucking tits.
Maynard with fucking tits, or can we just put tits in?
Either way would work, I do believe.
Comes right up.
It comes right up, sir.
Yeah, there it is.
Danny found it right away.
Maynard with tits, and it's
we can't
there's
find
no
this.
Maynard in sight.
Yeah. All right, we'll look for that, sir.
Oh yeah, look that. I'm just
Is that one? Let me say.
And Kevin from Connecticut, who's
he's got a bra on and some kind of a body thing with fucking kabuki makeup on.
All right, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he dressed like a preacher at the show.
All right, we heard you.
Yeah, we heard you.
Oh God, calm down.
Oh, fuck it.
This is us calm, sir.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
You don't want to see us
let's
on
go.
10. You just don't want to see that.
I don't want that. I don't need that kind of shit in my life right now.
You know what happens when a race car goes into the red?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What happens?
Exactly.
What happens? I need to know.
But I thought,
I don't know.
Look it up.
Vince never had to go any further than that.
Good thing that is.
Talking in movies again.
Yes.
All right, Preston.
Talking movies.
Hey, a good time, guys. Love you, fuck.
Good time.
All right, Preston.
All right, there, Preston.
Kevin from Connecticut. Yeah, he's good. He says Maynard is 4'3". That would be a problem.
4'3".
That would be a problem.
That's crazy.
Drummer from Tool wears a basketball jersey at every show.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he does.
So that takes
is
you
his
out of it a
Tool.
little bit.
That is his Tool.
When you got Maynard doing all that artsy weird shit, and then your drummer's just in like I don't know, a Pistons jersey,
just wearing
whatever.
some shit from
right, kind of.
It's just not what you expect from Tool.
Yeah, you're thinking
You
it'd be a
expect
little more.
some guys to like be dressed like the fucking Hellraiser Cenobites or something.
Yeah, something like. And I just.
It's not a fucking Knicks jersey.
He went to Moe's and picked up a fucking jersey.
Speaking of basketball, I'm a big Jordan fan, and a video almost went viral because he was at some kind of fantasy basketball thing, clinic, camp, something.
What happened? Uh-oh.
And a guy goes, "Hey, Michael, can you still dunk?" And I'm thinking, this video's going to be fucking good. And Michael just takes the ball, dribbles 10, 15 feet, and dunks the ball.
Yeah.
So nonchalant, like
just
the most boring dunk you'll ever see.
He didn't 360 it.
And they're trying to make something of it because he's 48 years old, but he's also like 7'9".
Yeah. Height helps.
Height helps.
Height definitely helps.
What is he? Honestly, he's like 6'6", I think. So that's only 3.5 feet.
Yeah.
With the reach and everything else,
And
of course he can
his,
still dunk.
right. He's got his long, gangly arm.
He'll be able to do that at 58, I bet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come down, his leg snaps. Fucking drives his femur up into his hip.
So unimpressive. A few people tweeted this to me, and I was excited. I was thinking maybe he would go, not only can I dunk, watch what I could still do, and maybe do a 360 or something. Nonchalant. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Is that it? Let's see. Fantasy camp.
Yeah.
Let's see this.
I just want to show you this.
Michael Jordan dunk.
He dribbles it once. That's it. And see, no one is losing their minds.
Like a woo. Oh, and then, did he limp away?
Well, that's his gait. He did that when he was playing.
Yeah,
although maybe
like
maybe he
wow,
pulled
that
his
kind of
Achilles.
looked like a limpy limp.
Maybe he said he pulled
Dude,
something.
I know you're talking about the Michael Jordan walk away, but watch this.
He went, oh shit.
Yeah, he kind of was like,
fuck.
oh, that's sad to see. Come on, you don't want to see that.
No, let's break.
Yeah,
we have Patrice coming in today.
Yeah.
Well, that's enough talking for us then.
That's right. We're done.
No, we love when Patrice comes in. Absolutely. We're going to talk about Britney Spears when we get back.
Oh, well.
There's an ex-bodyguard that had no desire to have sex with her. And now
ex-bodyguard? Didn't she all have all black bodyguards?
This guy is Fernando. He's seeking $10 million for sexual harassment. A sex harassment suit against Spears.
Oh,
conservators.
All right, this guy just wants a payday. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm not going to sit here and stick up for Britney Spears, but geez, when a guy is suing her for sexual harassment, you're just in it for a payday.
Well, he's saying some things.
He's saying things?
We'll give you the list of things he's saying next.
Yeah.
And then you decide if it's true.
Yeah, I want
to
eat first, believe me.
Also, really fast, next Thursday, a week from... Are we at Thursday already?
Yes,
Fuck.
we are.
This week's flying by. Next Thursday, we're going to broadcast live from 8 to 10 at the Hard Rock Cafe here in New York City.
We're taking it out of the studio. We're going out hitting the streets, motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Details on how to RSVP. They want us to RSVP, and Jimmy's losing his mind. He was so pissed in the halls the other day. He's like, this is not how you do things, but I just go along with whatever they have because it's easier that way. Details on how to RSVP for the event are available on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. So if you want to join us at the Hard Rock Cafe next Thursday for a couple hours, I'm sure we'll do something afterwards because that's a quick 2 hours.
Yeah.
Go to our Facebook page and figure out how to get involved with this thing. I like the old days where we said, hey, we're going to be here, and then we kind of created a bit of a frenzy.
Yeah.
And it was cool. And then, the people that didn't get in, they ended up, like, getting together and doing their own thing.
Yeah,
and
then they go to a bar or
it
something.
just became a whole thing.
Just fucking let people come in.
But now everything has to be controlled.
Oh, we need reservations, and we're going to have people sign up. And
So that's how they're doing this. Facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. All the details are there, okay?
Right.
All right.
Ready?
On action.
Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, is it in you?
That's great.
Wait.
No.
Gatorade.
I got to hear.
It in you?
Right. Ready? Is it in you? Ready? Gatorade, is it in you? No. Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade, is it? Gatorade, is it in you? Nope.
Last
One more time.
Try the last way you just said it, just conversational. Gatorade.
That would be great.
Is it in you?
All right, ready? Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade. Gatorade, is it in you? Gatorade. Gatorade, is it in you? Okay, ready? Gatorade, is it in you? No, don't like that. Gatorade, is it in you? Okay. Gatorade, is it in you? There it is.
You did a couple great ones. I love the really fourth.
I hear the music. It gets into you. I hear the music. Millions of watts. All of this low-level sound, well, it gets into you. And so I said, well, you know what? I hear the music. Bring back the music. All of this music. Well, you know what? I hear the music. And so I said to him, I said, bring back the music. And he said, excuse me.
Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my fucking mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth.
And so I said to him, I said,
wait a minute.
I hear the music.
Wait a minute.
I hear millions of watts. And so I said to him, I said, you all talk a big thing. You only talk it. You don't walk it. And he said, excuse me.
Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my fucking mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth. Don't put fucking words in my mouth.
Millions of watts going up into the ionosphere. You hear it through the front of your skull. I hear millions of watts. You hear it through the front of your skull.
Gregorio! Antonio!
Amy.